can assure you nobody's taking that hat for this year.
But I hope he will retire after he loses.
There won't be another coach. I'm impressed with everybody but him.
It's because they're scared that they may be wrong.
Fully capable of surpassing all of them.
I'm going to give her a run for her money.
I'm coming to win. I'm not coming for fun.
Fair and unfortunate.
He's going to come with losses. It's not the end of the world.
Need for a black curtain backdrop, and I get it.
Bodybuilding is my control within chaos.
My conditioning kills.
Look, you got a really exclusive interview because I ain't been saying none of this shit, yo. I've been holding my tongue on the internet.
Yes, guys, another episode of Beyond Daily. I'm going to start straight off with the Italy show, Urs taking the open win. Now, if you haven't checked out the video I posted last night, do check out on the channel. Very much appreciated. Leave a like, leave a comment, all that good stuff. But let's talk about this because I dropped the tag on the cover of this video saying, is this the end? Now, what do I mean by that? I'm talking about, is this the end in regards to what the judges are looking for in the open division? Now, as beautiful as this moment is of Urs celebrating with his partner and his coach, winning his pro debut, this was seismic. This was a monumental moment. My real question is, what does this mean moving forward? Because let's look at the facts, and we'll see this in this video. We've got Quinton, we got Sergio, we got Lewis and Marc. All of them are holding more size, more muscle than Urs. Arguably, Lewis Breed is the most conditioned guy on stage. So I'll throw this question to you guys. Are we now at this crossroads where the judges are going to be rewarding symmetry, shape, aesthetics, the overall flow of the physique? Head judge Jack Sullivan, you show the entire bodybuilding world why you're nicknamed the Miracle Bear. Chris Bumstead, a huge fan of Urs Helsinki. I'm not surprised, but still, I think we're all very much amazed by this result. Phil Heath, this comment was when him, Urs and Sergio had a little bit of a nudge during the mandatory rounds of posing. Mike Sommerfeld, absolutely awesome. I'm so happy for you, the Miracle Bear. And Jeremy Rudia, the 4-time Olympia champion. Incredible. Congratulations, Urs. And a German legend here, Dennis Wolf. Mega impressive looking Urs. Congratulations. These were just some of the comments for some of the big names around the world celebrating in Urs' success. But the question now is on to the next lot of guys. Quinton, who came second. What's next for him? You would imagine now he would be the favourite going into the Germany show. But going back to Italy, you would put a strong argument that he could have been the winner, because he's got as much aesthetics, look, great shape and symmetry as Urs, except he's got more muscle. Maybe where Urs got the beating of him was, of course, down to condition. Yes, we should be seeing Quinton over at Germany, the last opportunity to win his ticket to the Olympia. He should go in there as favourite, having taken second, but he's not going to be alone, because Marc Hector, we expect, will also be at the show, having taken third, and once again, there is a strong argument that Marc Hector should have won the show, because he's got the aesthetic look, he has the shape and symmetry. Yes, the upper body is more dominant than the lower half, but this man is absolutely dangerous. He is absolute freak on stage. You would say that he takes up the most space when it comes to being on stage. You don't want to be next to him because he'll just nudge you off with those huge shoulders and arms of his. So Marc Hector, could he overtake Quinton in Germany? And another man as well. This is the first time Sergio's ever placed outside the top 3, apart from the Arnolds. He took 4th place in Italy. He said in an interview with me that he would be one of the biggest losers of all time if he doesn't get back to the Olympia. He's put a bit of pressure on himself, but this guy still has it. And maybe, just maybe, another week could give him the chance to overtake Quinton and Marc. How about Lewis Breed, who came 5th? And I said in my video yesterday, I did feel that he was a bit overlooked in prejudging, because this guy had the most muscle on stage, pound for pound overall on the body. He was the most grandiose, best condition, but yeah, he dropped all the way down to 5th. Is that because now the judges are looking for something new, as in the symmetry, the shape, the overall flow of the physique? Did that work against Lewis, and is that why he dropped down to 5th place? Let me know what your thoughts are about Lewis Breed. What do you think he could have done better? I just want to jump on Kuba for a moment because look, he stepped on stage yesterday, didn't break into the top 10, but I do hope to see him back very soon. He said he wasn't at his very best. He did feel his core was washed out due to some issues leading into the show, but hopefully all this does get fixed up because this guy he's a great bodybuilder. He's done so much for the UK and worldwide bodybuilding community, so I look forward to seeing what he does next. How about this moment as well? This was a beautiful moment. Like I said, Patrizia getting the win. She's now Olympia qualified. Absolutely fantastic seeing this kind of footage, this type of video where you see the overall reaction of someone's hard work paying off. But let's just talk about the girl who comes second, and that is UK's own Kerry Sexton. And I spoke to her earlier this morning. She said that her feedback was she just needs to turn her shoulders more in. She's got great glutes now from judges saying that fantastic overall look. She really liked the presentation, and now we get to go on to the next lot of shows before she takes onto the Olympia stage. Let's also look at wellness as well. Well done to Pamela, who also won her division. She's now Olympia qualified, representing the wellness division, so we'll look forward to seeing what she does next going into the Olympia. And also there was also another UK representative in the division of wellness, and that is Chelsey. So well done Chelsey. Her pro debut didn't break into the top 10. I'm very interested to hear her feedback, because when I saw that second call out, she was easily the most conditioned girl on stage, but she didn't get anywhere close to that middle four. So very interested to hear her feedback. Yes, some of the girls had more size, but based on the other divisions, clearly size isn't the final factor to dictate where you place. So yeah, very interested to hear what the feedback was for Chelsey and where she needs to improve going on to her next lot of shows. We're going to finish on this Mike Sommerfeld drop this update with his coach Neil Hill going through some of the poses, and every time this guy drops an update, he just looks absolutely phenomenal. I dropped this pose on channel, everyone's still saying, oh, he's 212, he's open, he needs to move division. Guys, get over it. This guy is classic physique. He's a second place Olympian. He's the Arnold Classic winner. If Tyler, if Steve Weinberger, if all the judges believe he's classic, then he is classic. And I do feel the Olympia title will come down to him and Terence Ruffin. Both very similar in stature. You would argue that Mike carries more muscle, pound for pound as free, but that's going to be a fantastic battle. And when you throw in Logan, Ramon Dino, Hosema, Breon, now Darwin, it's going to be a titanic battle. It's going to be brilliant. It's going to be so exciting to see how this plays out. See you in the next episode.